Hello and welcome back. This is Gamer 2.0. So we're going to be continuing on with the Legend of Dragoon. So last time we left off, we made it to the Velwyn. So now that we're here, I'm supposed to go talk to Emperor Diaz. And I'm also supposed to help put the souls of the previous dragoons to rest. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to do first. But I'm guessing that I'm supposed to talk to Diaz first. So we're going to be looking for him first. Alright, let's see if I remember the trying to remember the timing for these.
Take that!
Do you like how long the combination is for Hex Hammer? I love how long it is, but then like at the very end, it's just like Hex Hammer, and it's just like it takes so long to actually complete the actual edition, but the name is like said really fast. Too early. I don't know, sometimes it does kind of feel like the edition's timings like will change up every now and then. Like not by a lot, but just by like specific frames. So like sometimes I get it too early, sometimes I get it too late. I don't like to be alone. Where is everybody? That is one of the dragoons who lived during the Dragon Campaign. Shirley said that she is making them inert. That's why it doesn't recognize us. There's no reason for being here now. So am I supposed to go down first then? Tower. I definitely want to go after the witch first. It's too late.
Yes! Go! 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 Moon strike! Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Take that! Let's go!
Yeah. Was not prepared for that counter. Okay, good. That was a miss.
Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Take that! Let's go!
So typically with all-out attacks, normally that means that it's going to drop your character to 1 HP. So the fact that missed was actually very beneficial for me. Because I didn't have to like struggle to try to get Dart's health back up. think I've ever been able to actually like guard one of those. I don't know if it actually only take like 50% of your health if you guard it. Children, we will protect your future. Rose. Was it supposed to have 2 roses there? Because it says Rose, Rose. And Rose is talking, so why would she say Rose? Let's move on. There's no reason to be here now. So we saw a lot of these guys in one of the cinematics. Okay, I see. So at the bottom, we're seeing a bunch of the different colors of stones underneath the tower. So this one has the blue. That's why this was the blue dragon spirit. This one looks like it's the silver, so that's why that one's not occupied, because it's Shirley. The green is going to be the wind. So that kind of makes sense. Put me off.
Take that, Rex Hammer.
Throw magic. Pretty good damage.
Yes. Go.
Too early.
Take that, Rex Hammer.
Alright. Magic. Pick up. So I'm guessing that's why she appears in front of the tower instead of anywhere else. Because the tower is with the dragon spirits. And of course, again.
Yes. Go.
Too early.
Take that, Rex Hammer. Yes. Go.
Too early on that one. I don't know why the Moonstrike's giving me so much of a problem. this is just empty, but it does look like there is a item. And of course, it always has to throw that counter in like the most difficult spot.
Take that! Let's hammer! Yes! Go! 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 Food strike!
Alright, there we go. Got Squirtle and Hex Hammer I can seem to get pretty well, but Moonstrike is definitely giving me a problem. Take a look at the addition, see how many we've completed so far. 39 out of 40, so almost halfway there. 15 out of 20, 8 out of 20. Rose's hairband. We'll definitely want to give that to Rose. I don't think anyone else would actually be able to equip it. Avoids instant death. That is perfect for her. I just want to check and see. Nope. Nope. Yep, so she's the only one that can use it. Exclusive for Rose. So slightly more defense and slightly less magic attack. So 100 and 108. So 5 more defense and 7 less magic attack. I'd say that's a good find for Rose. I kind of wish that these classic RPGs did have specific, a little bit like more specific items for characters, such as like having like items that only a single character can really use that's not like class dependent, such as obviously all of their weapons, only that one character can use that weapon. Spirit Potion? Not really necessary. Oh, although most of the characters are actually generating really low SP with these bridge additions. I think Dart gets what, 20? Somewhere around there. Hex Hammer only gives 15. Cat's Cradle, I think Cat's Cradle might be a little bit more, like 30 to 60. About 20. Yeah. Just trying to make sure that I get him before he does his all-out attack.
Yes! Go! 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 Food strike!
Yeah, 20 points for Moonstrike.
Take that!
Yep, and 15. So, yeah, none of them really have a lot of very high SP gaining additions on right now. Good damage, but not very high on the actual SP gain. Shauna. Yes, here are all three divine moon objects. There are no more obstacles to hinder our utopia. Release the girl. Fine. Diaz. What are you going to do with the three, or what are you going to do with the divine moon objects? Didn't you hear it from Lloyd? My only desire is the advent of the last species. If you are the true Diaz, you should know what that implies. Total destruction. What do you... Lloyd, well done bringing me the moon gem, moon dagger, and moon mirror. Now we can let the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, the last species we desire, the true Virage, arise. I will create the utopia you wanted, after the Virage embryo purges the world. Everything so far was an overture to that. Lloyd, he showed you a false utopia from the beginning. You deceived me. My utopia exists in the future of this world. What I desire is the creation of the future, not the destruction of this world. I don't need you anymore. Ah. Diaz, what are you thinking? I don't need to hide anymore.
It's been a while. Rose, Dart. Father?
Oh, it cannot be!
That CG definitely had their eyes like way too big for their face. Like I think that they needed to do that so that they could like properly like show the like expression on the face, but that was just like bug-eyed. Like that literally looked like really odd. But the voice acting was also kind of weird with Rose. But yeah, so this is Zeke. The father of Dart, the long-lost love of Rose from the Dragon campaign. So Dart says, "Is that really you, Dad? You died with Nobu Frama on each other's swords." Rose, what are you talking about? Now I can tell you everything. The beginning of the world was an absolute nothingness, darkness. The creator Soa sowed a seed to the earth. This is the plan of Soa that created all species, the birth of the divine tree. Eventually, the fruit of the divine tree ripened and fell to the ground to fill the world with life. Gigantos, the 97th fruit. Minatos, from the 99th fruit. Dragons from the 105th fruit. Humans from the 106th fruit. Winglies with magic powers from the 107th fruit. And at the end, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was born from the 108th fruit. So it desired the destruction and regeneration of the world by the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. However, 11,000 years ago, Winglies found out the tragedy waiting for them and sealed the 108th fruit by separating the flesh and soul. The flesh of the god, the flesh of the Virage embryo, was taken away from the Winglies as the moon that never sets, that grows in the sky. And the soul of the god was captured in the crystal sphere, and Melopuframa kept it, yes, to withdraw unlimited magic power from that, and to conquer the other creatures. However, even with unlimited magic power, the domination was not eternal. Humans arose with dragoons in front. Nothing was their match because they obtained the power of the dragon, and finally, they drove Melopuframa into a corner. I felt certain of my victory, and it was in the next moment the spell of petrification cast by Melopu captured me. I have waited for 11,000 years. Time, almost eternal, dissolved the spell of Melopu, and I was released from captivity. Days spent with Rose became the eternal past, and I lived as the father of Dart in this age until the tragic day in Neat. I cannot believe it. I am here. That is a fact. Then both Dad and Rose are heroes from the Dragon campaign? Yes, but that's not all. Humans made a mistake. Silly humans destroyed the crystal sphere, which was the container of the soul, along with the royal capital, Cadessa. The Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was exalted. I could now be born. The free soul released from the crystal sphere started to wander in order to go back to the body left in the moon that never sets. To be born as the last god and to destroy the world. The soul without a body possesses a human body and heads to the moon that never sets by repeating the transmigration every 108 years. You now know the soul of the god of destruction is the Moonchild, the truth of the Moonchild in the legend. Count 108 years, and then the moon that never sets glares red. The Moonchild descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. The holy blessing is the destruction. The destruction is so as will. This is the fate that rules the future of the world. But there was one dragoon who found out about it. In order to deter the birth of the god of destruction, she had to kill the moon children. By stopping her own time, she was even called a demon. That is the true self of Rose, the black monster. Rose is the black monster? Yeah, so I really like this reveal because it kind of shows that the person that Dart's been traveling with is actually the creature that he's been longing to avenge for his family. But now he's kind of learning that none of that was actually true. A lot of that was actually just kind of like unknowing circumstance, unknowing happenstance, that kind of stuff. And now he's actually come to know who Rose is. And she's a human, she's not a demon like he thought she was, like he thought the black monster was. But he also found out that the black monster was actually keeping the god of destruction at bay so that it wouldn't actually come back to life. So the black monster isn't actually evil, it's actually been doing something to protect the world by destroying the moon children. Tell me it's not true. The moon children has to be killed. The moonchild has to be killed. And the people around it too, before they become the servants of the god of destruction. Neat too? For 11,000 years, there have been no exceptions. God. Why you? Why do you have to be the black monster? That's it. What are you going to do? Let me tell you one more truth. Rose, you thought the Princess Lovia you killed 18 years ago was the Moonchild, but it's not true. Hmm? Lovia had a twin sister. No! Shauna is the Moonchild. Shauna is the soul of the Virage Embryo, the god of destruction. It dissolves the signet of the moon that never sets, and crusts with the Moonchild. Now I have everything in my hands. Really, Shauna? And are you going to kill her to save the world? I'll kill her. This is the limitation of humans. See, why? All is the will of the Creator Soa. My hands started the world, and my hands end the world. Yes, fate desires it. Dad, wait! Shauna. Alright, is that the end of Disc 3? Assuming that it is. Yep, that's the end of Disc 3. Alright. Just 1 second so I can go ahead and swap out the discs. Alright, we're back. Went ahead, I swapped out the disc. It's going to go ahead and load up. So finally onto Disc 4. The last disc and basically the end of the game. I do still need to go back and try to do the thing with the Dragoons, because they need to be put to rest. Moon and Fate. So with this, I think also would be like a really interesting thing to kind of see, because you have Rose, who's from the past, who has like her lost love returned to her. And if like Dart was able to actually like have like multiple romance options, then I mean that would be a little bit more interesting if he was romancing Rose, because now he's kind of seeing like the fact that his father was not the person that he knew that he was, and Rose is not the person that he thought she was. And so this kind of brings into the question of like what's going to happen. Does Rose go back to Z? Does she stay with Dart? It's kind of like a toss-up of like what's going to happen here. But I'm totally beaten. We came all this way. We cannot go back. Yes, we did. We need to return to the city of Winglies, Rose said. It is just over there. What was it called? Ulara? I hope we can find out what we should do there. I hope so too. Alright. First things first, I want to go back. See if I can, because there's actually only one walking around. There is actually a Stardust that's in the Vel Web that I still need to grab. And we also have stuff to do. Whatever it is, we have no road to go back. Okay, I guess not. Maybe once we actually get into the world map, we'll be able to go back. I could imagine there's such a place under the ground of the desert. It must have been a cavity created when the water dried up. The world is going on without knowing anything. Without knowing until the end. I wonder if this little world has experienced an end like that. It is not determined yet that our world will end. That's true. We are still here. Doesn't seem like I can get up there. Oh, I guess that's what it is that this is like a pitfall area, so if you end up falling through like a sinkhole or something, you'll end up on one of those platforms. Alright, Death Frontier. I'm just going to take a quick look and see if there's any other Stardust that I can get. No. So it looks like Lara has some, and Rogue is the next place that will have some.
Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Take that! Examine!
Too early.
Yes! Go!
It's really on that one too. Like the overhead strikes really seem to want like frame perfect accuracy there. Okay, no, so that's... I actually need to go one screen over. Is this the same one or is this a different one? Alright, different one. Let's toss out this total vanishing. I'm gonna throw out this spirit potion because I don't really need it. Moon Serenade. That's the MP recovery, right? Yeah, that's the MP recovery for everyone. Definitely a good thing to have. Yeah, I definitely like how how a lot of these fights are actually overworld visible. So you don't have to like guess what you're gonna be fighting. I'm guessing that that's gonna be like the recovery stream, so I probably don't need to go to the right side of the screen. Probably go to the left and then down 2. For the bottom chest. Not sure what these sand whale looking things are. Is this to the other one? Yeah. That doesn't hurt us every time that it happens, right? I don't think so. Healing ring, nice. That is a full recovery for, or 100% healing for everyone. So I can hold on to that in place of one of the healing freezes. Throw down a save. Because because now I've gotten everything from around here that I need. I can still check out to the right just to see if there's like some kind of chest or something that's kind of snuck over there. A lot of enemies. Nope, trying not to get sucked into that whirlpool. That sinkhole. That big old floppy whale. Sandy.
Yeah.
288 damage. That is a lot of damage. I dropped it at the end.
Yes. Go.
Ah, too early. Alright, good stun. So it won't get a turn. No, it recovered after getting completely off on that.
Yes. Go. Go. Oh, strike.
Another spirit potion, but level up for well, I guess I get to fight one of everything. That is a big bug. Alright, good. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Got to miss, but... too early on the last one. Alright, let's try heading over to the left here. Head over one more to the left. Okay, so this takes me back to the other sinkhole. Alright, good. So then we can just head down from here. No, not that sinkhole. Can't carry any more items. I guess we can just use a healing breeze because I just picked up another healing rain. One healing ball. Fantastic. Oh, no. So that's the end. Just want to check and see if there's no hidden chest over here. Guessing there's gonna be like some kind of like antlion boss or something. Water. It's refreshing. You're no monster. We can rest now. What will the Winglies in Ulara know? They should know the way we, or at least I, should take, so there's no need for you to come. Are you still saying that? Don't you understand it is no longer a problem for you alone? You just found out a couple of days ago, and now you think you can judge me? It is not as easy as pursuing one Wingly. You say it was easy? Don't be so conceited. Stop it. It won't lead us anywhere. Rose, nobody can understand the weight of the fate you have carried, but we can at least lighten the burden for you. That's why we are going with you. If you have the strength to argue, we can go on. There is no other way, is there? Alright, put on another save. You kind of want to check out the bottom right side, because it looks like that is a possible avenue. I was thinking because at one point you do get to fight the spirits of the dragons. I was thinking that the spirit of the dragons fight was in Disc 3, but I guess it's not. I guess it's in a later disc. Or Disc 4, which is the only other disc left. Random emptiness. Alright. I don't know if we can like push a chest into a sinkhole or something and it falls down to the end there. Looks like there's a lot of chests down here, but there's also a lot of bad paths to fall into. So if I go to the right from there, I should get to a sinkhole that's going to drop me down to the treasure chest. Excuse me. Good. Definitely want to go for the scorpion Scorpion first, because I got poisons.
Go!
Ah, too early. Got him stunned.
Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Take that! Recover!
That should recover him from his stun. Yeah. I was hoping to get 3 cat's cradles out of that one fight. So I'm gonna try jumping down this sinkhole here. Alright, got the stun off. Might not need it though. Alright, might need it. Yeah. Does this give me the one that I'm looking for? Nope. Slightly off. So, what, do I need to go, like, one more to the right? To get to the correct sinkhole? This the one. Gladius. I don't think that's going to be as good as the Soul Draining Sword. Because, I mean, the Soul Draining Sword, like, eats health. Oh. That's for her. Instantly kills enemies. Alright, sounds good. Is this the one that I want? Yes, it is. Okay. Of course, I can't carry any more items. Well, I picked up a healing fog that I don't really need, because I've got enough healing fogs. For a recovery ball. Fantastic. Alright, so next one should be up to the north. And then one really far up to the north. Alright, so I think one should be like right here. So if I go up one more to the north, it should be where I want to get to. Not really a fan of like the random attack or the random recovery items, just because could be something useful, could be something that's completely not useful. You throw a recovery ball and it's just like, yeah, I need some hit points, and it's like, recover, you recover, like, your mind. It's like, great, that's not what I needed at all. Alright, so, this one maybe? I think this is far enough north. this is the correct one. Yeah. I kind of wonder what your item situation would look like if you never bought any items. Sundrafting, more MP. Alright. So I think that's all the stuff that I really need to get, because the last one doesn't look like it's until, like, way up to the north. So it'd be, what, possibly 2 up and 2 to the right from where I went to that sinkhole. I don't mean 2 screens, I mean 2 sinkholes up, and then 2, and then maybe like a sinkhole to the right after that. I do hope that we get to go back. Nope. There. North. No, wrong one. Wrong way. I mean, at least this is a good way of doing like this particular style of like progress reset, where you get rewarded for like looking for the specific items. And yeah, you do keep running back through this same area, but the fact that you don't have random encounters, it's all visible encounters, makes it a lot better. Nope, not what I want. Alright, good. Another oasis. We're gonna save here. I definitely need to get back to the Velweb because no. Yeah. We go back to the second oasis and to the north, probably about 2 to 3 screens, and then to the right, probably about 1 or 2 screens. To the left. Should get me back to the arrow. Alright, to the right. And then up north, possibly about 3 screens or so. Probably not that one. I need to go like up 1 more. I dropped the last one. going to the right. Probably get rid of Sun's Rhapsody here. A healing potion. Alright, this is probably going to be the one. Yeah. Alright. Let's discard this healing potion, because I do not need it. Well, you know what? Use it on Dark. There. Bandit shoes. Alright, that should be all of the items in here. Let's see here. Bandit shoes. Gives 20 points of agility. How much is the Iron Knee piece? So 223 down to... Yeah, that's not terrible. Plus that gives Dart some additional speed so that you can actually kind of keep up with the other two. Because she's at 90 speed, he's at 60 speed. So this will give Dart a little bit more action economy whenever we're actually in combat. Because right now he just kind of like always moves last, and this will give us the ability to kind of fix that a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down another save because got all the items. Now we can just focus on actually getting to the end. Alright, but that'll do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose. You can also check out when I stream, because when I stream during the week, I stream from 7 to 10 p.m. Right now we're doing Blade and Eliza P during the week. And then I also stream on Saturdays. Saturdays is a little bit more of like a variety stream. Sometimes I do games, sometimes I do unboxing for cards. I do have a... the unboxing I'm probably only going to do like once a month, just because it's a little expensive to like buy multiple boxes of cards just specifically to open for one stream. Whereas like for my shorts on YouTube, those are actually that's like one box lasts me for like 3 or 4 months, because that's one pack per day, and that's over like it's like 7 different boxes over 3 months. So that's a lot easier than, you know, 2 boxes like more than once a month. So we'll see about when I can get the next unboxing, but right now we are doing gaming for Psychonauts, because I have not actually played that game. I heard really good things about it, heard a lot of like really fun stuff about it, but never actually tried it myself. But that'll do it for this episode, and I really hope you all enjoyed it, and have a good night.